Well, some weekend plans might have been washed away, but the rain was much needed, picking up a good amount. Those winds have been howling in throughout the day, ushering in that cool air. Finally, some winter across the eastern section of the United States. That's been drawing up the humid air off of the Gulf, and that cool air from the north and east averages out to be about 54 degrees for the first 2 weeks of 2012, so about a 14-degree difference on average.
Well, listen, you're from New England. You got an update on the score for us?
We're at 42-7 right now, and Brady's driving down the field again with his Patriots, so it looks like another touchdown.
Not looking good for Tim Tebow.
Not at all.
You see another storm system behind that one with another reinforcing shot of cold air.
That's going to set up a southerly flow across the southeast, increasing our moisture off the Gulf and also our cloud cover as we go into the afternoon. By early Monday morning, just a few light showers around the area, but still a lot of cloud cover. Again, once we go into the afternoon tomorrow, we'll get that daytime heating starting to ramp things up. So my thermometer right now is reading about 41 degrees here in the stadium, so cooling quickly tonight. A lot of people are bundled up. We're kind of in a battle of two seasons right now. Winter's trying to stick around, but spring is going to be winning eventually. Just need that jacket for a couple more days, but pretty cool this weekend. Another cold night in store. You see our current conditions in Macon already at 40 degrees. And when you factor in that wind, the wind chill, very dangerous tonight. We're talking about low teens and single digits, really howling off the coast. Not a lot of friction over the water. Savannah will be above 40 miles an hour. Once you factor in the heat and the humidity, it's going to feel even hotter. Check this out. While the coast is getting slammed with the wind, inland they're seeing a lot of rain. We're talking about over half a foot. Just after midnight, an EF3 tornado ripped through the Grove Street community, destroying 10 homes. And while those homes can be rebuilt, what the storm took from the Gunter family cannot be replaced. And this ridge-shaded area is where we tend to see the most dynamic activity with this type of storm system between the cold front and the warm front, and that's going to be tracking across South Georgia as we go into the overnight. You can make out that warm front right there, that warm air just to the south of McRae, and then for the day on Sunday, we warm things up mainly across southern counties. For the past 3 days below average, we should be at 86 this time of year, only 76 degrees today. Then when you get close to these blues and whites, that is over a foot of rain. A lot of flooding to be dealt with over the next couple days here. Those rivers will be rising to a historical crest. So typically this far out, there's more of a spread with these models, so it's pretty remarkable to see this well of an agreement with these model forecasts. She is punching her passport as she goes into Canada. A few rain showers over northern New England, and that's going to continue to drift off towards the north at 5 miles an hour. The big sports story tonight is my fantasy football team is beating yours by about 20 points, and you have 20 points to make up by your kicker.
I think that Nick Folk and the Jets are going to have a lot of second-half field goals.
Oh, you think so? We see nearly 1,600 lightning strikes, and along with that, some of these storms are producing hail as well. Down by McRae, we're seeing about quarter-size hail. That's separating the warmth off towards the south and the cooler air off towards the north. And we've been seeing showers and storms firing along that boundary as we've gone through the day with those two air masses colliding. Right now, temperature is about 10 to 20 degrees above average for a large chunk of the country. And tomorrow's the first day of 2012, so do any of you guys have New Year's resolutions?
To save money.
They fry an egg on the sidewalk. Do you think it's hot enough to do that here now?
I actually tried that once, and it doesn't quite work, but you might be able to cook it enough to eat.
All right,
I would advise that. Well, it turned out to be a pretty nice weekend for the start of December with our temperatures gradually getting warmer, and that includes our overnight lows as well. You can see morning lows across the state. We all managed to stay above freezing this morning. That's a good thing. Temperatures are making right around the mid-40s. 44 in Atlanta, 48 in Dublin, a little warmer off to our south. Valdosta, 58 degrees. We all warmed up nicely throughout the day. A lot of 70s across South Georgia. That includes Dublin, making right around the mid-60s, but I'm expecting everyone will be getting in the 70s across central Georgia for the day tomorrow. We are starting to cool, but not as quick as we have been the past couple nights. We're right around 60 degrees in Macon. Dublin cooling faster than us, though, 55 degrees there. And as we broaden out the picture across the southeast, all that cool air we've been seeing over the past couple days is retreating off towards the north and east. Milder conditions across the southeast right now, but looking back off towards our west, there's that next shot of cold air. And between the warm and the cool air, that's where we're seeing the rain forming. It's been kind of a stalled out frontal system over the past couple of days, just slowly trekking its way towards the east, and it's really going to take its time as it works its way into Georgia. You see that cloud cover, though, ahead of it building across the state. We saw that coming in yesterday and more so today, and that'll be the case for Monday as well. As we switch things over to our futurecast, there's that frontal system slowly working its way towards the east. Lots of cloud cover ahead of that. That'll be just on our doorstep as we head into Monday afternoon. It won't be until Tuesday we see that rain starting to fall across the state. But as it does so, the front kind of falling apart as it pushes its way towards the south and east. Most of the rain hanging across northwest Georgia. Then as we go into the day on Wednesday, that front slowly pushes through the state. That rain kind of dies down for a little while Wednesday, but you see an area of low pressure developing along that frontal system, another swath of rain developing along with that, and that'll be pushing in for the second half of Wednesday through the overnight and eventually fading away as we go into the second half of the week. So we have to deal with the showers for the first half of the week. Then behind that, things become sunny and cooler for the second half, just like we've seen the past couple of weeks. Currently right now, temperatures are pretty mild. Temperatures right around 60 degrees and Macon 59 in Warner Robins and McRae. Dublin at 55, 61 here in Milledgeville. As we go through the nighttime hours, we'll be a little bit warmer than we were the past few nights with all that cloud cover in place. Acting like a blanket, we'll wake up to the upper 40s to low 50s across central Georgia. And then again tomorrow, lots of sunshine. We'll kind of peek through that clouds from time to time, helping to trap in that heat. Temperature is pretty mild into the low 70s, a couple 60s as well as you head off towards the north from Milledgeville and Thomaston. For your 7-day forecast, you see the changes coming for the week ahead. The rain will work its way in as we go through Tuesday. We'll have some breaks going into Wednesday as that second swath of rain kind of works its way into the state. And then on Thursday, we clear things out, but behind that frontal system, much cooler air coming in. Our highs back down to the 50s and those overnight lows back down to the 30s.